of holly. La 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 la.
We have a Frostvale update that has just hit the game. As you can see from the loading screen, it is very festive. Before I go any further with this video, I want to give a big shout out to all of my Raven Squad members. Because of them, I'm able to continue to do what I love to do, so thank you very much. I also want to say thanks to all of my viewers over the years for all the support you guys have shown me. I hit a couple milestones in the last couple weeks and I wanted to share them with you. First and foremost was I finally got 15 million gold. This was a long-term goal of mine and I finally reached it. Another long-term goal was to get 5 bronze stars, which I finally achieved. On a side note, but something that I was proud of because of my OCD, is I got all of my classes to either rank 50 or rank 20. So all of my classes are either 20 or 50, except for my Berserker, which I'm going for the cap. One other goal of mine that I reached, although it wasn't a long-term goal, but it was to finally get a 2.0 KD in PvP, which I finally achieved. Those are some of the goals I reached. Just wanted to share those with you guys. And now let's get into the update video. First and foremost, the December special promotion is here. This is a pet that you can obtain simply by purchasing any of the Dragon Crystal bundles, or if you purchase Guardian or Lore Strider bundle. You can find those in the upgrade shop. You've got these packages right here or these packages right here. Just purchase any one of these packages and you will be getting that pet. If you're a Guardian, jump over to the Guardian Tower and talk to Forts in the, oops, not there, in the, where is it? Special rewards, you're going to be finding Bing. That's the new travel form right there. Travels at 160 with a 5-second cooldown. This is for Guardians only, but you're going to be needing 50 Guardian class tokens to purchase this little guy. Luckily, I have been doing my dailies, so I was able to afford it. And there's this cute little bugger right here. Let me throw him on. So there we go, right there. You've got this cute little travel form. That is really nice, cute little Santa hat on him. That is not all that's in the game. Let's jump over to Battle-On. Head down towards the Dragon Rune portal. You're going to be seeing snow coming out of the sky, and you're also going to be finding a new NPC, the return of Blizzy. You've also got these guys right here who are visitors walking around Battle-On. See, this is what small little changes like this that we don't even really notice when updates hit. This is something that people don't really notice, but it just adds that little extra flavor. Glad they put the effort into changing that. Is that a little snowman running with... It is. Little snowman zipping around. I have that travel form. There's a snow person right there. That's funny. Pile of snow. Random pile of snow. So let's talk to Blizzy right here. So you've got the Frostvale town. Now that's always around. We always have the Frostvale town. And you've also got the Frostvale Labyrinth. This is a return of the Labyrinth. We've got the Frostlorn Raiders as well. I'll be checking those out in a moment. This is the old collections that you can obtain, and I'll just show you some of the stuff in here that you can get. So you've got that's the little mini guy, then you have the big version, a couple of these weapons, and some of these weapons are really, really nice. Massive hammer. Then you have the Frostlorn Warrior armor set, as well as the Magic Scarf, Magic School Scarf, which if you've ever watched Harry Potter, you might want to grab the Magic School Scarf. 2018 collection, you have Blizzy's gift, and of course the gingerbread person. That's kind of creepy though, because look how skinny. And the long red Frostvale hat or Santa hat. Then you have the Necro armor set, the Frostlorn Necro armor set, which is a really nice armor set. You get the full thing of that. And an incredibly creepy toy soldier armor set. This thing comes right out of nightmares. You've also got the gingerbread. So if you're wanting to be a gingerbread, if this was one of your desires in life, you have that ability. Tangled lights. This is very cool. I love the tangled lights. Then you have the wreath on your back, and the wreath chakram, which means that there's more of them. I forgot that that was probably the very first chakram in the game. Then in 2019, you have the Frost Wraith travel form. Very nice. And the Frost Wolf. Now this is a big wolf, a very awesome one. So if you like big wolves, you might want to go for that one. You have the Summoner's Armor set. This is the full armor thing. You got the staff of it right here. And the Merry Maker dress and suit. The full set of those with cosmetic consumables. And you've got, I'm just going to buy one of each so I can show you what these do. I'll put the first one on. You've got the chance of flurries right here. Add that, and you're going to see appearing over my head, add the cookie dreams right here, and you're going to see cookies coming out of me. 2020 collection had the Humbug pet right here. You've got the Cuddly, that is adorable, and the Frost Vampragon. You also have this one right here, which is a reskin of the Shadow Moglin. And we have some really nice weapons in here as well. You can see the mist coming off of it, or the frost, I should say. So it's a very nice thing. With the Cold Steel armor set, this was the full Cold Steel armor set. I won't show all of it, just that's basically all I'm showing. You've got the Frost Tazrina. Is that how you say it? Oh, the gown. There we go. That's the gown of it. And the Frost Tazra armor. Got some of the weapons here as well. That's very cool. Scepter. A very royal related scepter. And then the Frozen Warrior armor. There was a lot of stuff in here. Goodness, I didn't remember there was that much. So that was some of the stuff that you got. And I'm skipping through because I'm going to let you guys go and check them out in more detail because I got other things to show you. So I already mentioned you have the Frostvale Town. You've got the Frostvale Labyrinth as well. And if you don't know where this comes out, we're just going to backtrack right here and turn around. This is the entrance. It usually has a gate over it and you can't get past the gate, but now you can. And look, the magic bush is there. Temporarily, I mean, every once in a while this magic bush will appear. I already made a video on it, but this is where you can get this stuff, where you can summon stuff with it, and then you can get these different types of travel forms and bushes out of it, including festive ones. The preview is broken on those still. You've got this one here, which is actually Christmas related because it's got a little Christmas thing on it. It's an ugly Christmas sweater. Look at the cookies floating in the air behind me. That is really cool. So this is the Frostvale Labyrinth. Now there's a series, a quest series in here you need to complete in order to have full access to everything. Or you might have full access already, I'm not sure. But we will check out the stuff in here. You've got a Otanin bush right here. The preview's broken, but it is a bush with Christmas lights on it. You can get this. It travels at 10% speed, but of course if you're using it in PvP, it goes at 160. And you do need to have the bush route, which I have videos already on how to get it, as well as all of these items here. I do already have a guide on how to get all of this stuff, so you can go and find that. Search up how to get the Otanin bush, and you'll probably find that on YouTube. You've got the Red Winter hat, which is a nice little cute Christmas hat. I've always loved that hat. You've got blue, green, snowy, black, cute. I think that's pink. Okay, that's what I thought. And then Frostvale top hat, a Frostvale Caroler armor, and this is probably the full set. Yes, this is the full set of it with a Santa armor. Now, this isn't quite the Santa armor like what you would expect. This is slightly different, but it's still a nice one. And the rest of that, you've got the ugly sweater red cape. That would go nice with the ugly sweater. And then a green version, of course, if you prefer green. The Frostval elf set. You've also got the red version of this as well. Then you have the Yetin crafts. And in here you have several different items. Glacial Slasher, Cold Star Staff. I believe that was one of the first scythes in the game. And the Iceborne Crusher. One of the largest weapons in the game is this giant cleaver. You've also got the Yetin horns. And this is very cool because if you pay attention to you can see the mist coming out of his mouth. There's 3 different dungeons in this area. The first 2 are in here. You've got the Frostval Labyrinth, and then you have the Yetin Cave. There's a couple weapons you can get in here as well. Fairly low drop rate, but not too low. Might take a while to get it. I think you can also get a pet from that dungeon as well. Then over here you have the Epic Yetin Cave. Now this gives you a frozen core blade, which is a low drop rate. You also have a pet that you can get in here as well, and there is the Yetin head that drops from the boss in this area, so it's worth going for. I will be doing a video on all the drops of Frostvale. Next location is the Frostlorn Raiders. Now you can actually get here via, I'm gonna actually show you that. Oh wait, I forgot there was different crafts. You've got the Frostlorn Rogue crafts. This is the Frostlorn Rogue armor set, which is actually a really nice armor set. You've got the hood or the hood right here, which is probably the one I would go for. That's the armor set. Then you have the Frostlorn Mage armor set, and it's a bluish one. And then you've got the hood. This is also really nice because I love that mask. You jump over to the Frostlorn Raiders, and oh, it takes you outside of the well, good, because this is where I was wanting to show. This is in the Frostlorn town. Just head this direction, heading towards the Frostlorn Castle, and just to the left you'll find this little cave right here. This is where the Raiders challenge is, and in here you're going to be finding the Raiders in this bright area. Now they respawn based on, there's like a time frame, so I believe it's every 15 minutes. Now I believe the trick to get them to respawn still works, but I'm not 100% sure. You need to, everybody would have to leave the instance for them to respawn, and then you return and they respawn. That was how we were doing it back in the day. I'm not sure if that still works or not, but anyways, they're definitely not here now. But there's 3 that spawn in. I don't feel like waiting for them, so you're just gonna have to come to this location, check them out for yourself. They do have some drops and stuff that you can get. Now we were supposed to be getting a free items when the servers came back up, but perhaps they haven't quite done that yet because there were some server connection issues. Maybe once they've sorted through those issues, then we will be getting that item. I'm not sure, but we should be getting that free item this week. Now, if you come to the social district, and the best way to get to the social district is just by going to the House of Oddities and then out the door. And then you head over to Roland. He's just over here. You're going to be finding the Frostlorn Invader Siege. Now, I'm assuming that everything that we had, this stuff was already here, and I'm assuming all this stuff stays and these things aren't removed. You have the Frost Siege, and some of the bosses in here do drop some loot you can only get in the Frost Siege. Again, I'll be making a video on all of the drops. I will include the drops you get in the Frost Siege as well. Let's check out some of the new items in the chest shop. Now these are the return of some of the seasonal items that we get back every year. We've got the gingerbread pet right here, costs 5,000 shards. You've also got the Ice Mist Cape. This is very nice. I love the particle effects on that. The Holy Knight Sword right there. Good animation on there. This comes with the full Holy Knight armor. Did I say Holy Knight before? It's Holy Knight. And you've got this armor right here with all this stuff, including the helm. And I believe that is everything that is added. If I missed anything in the update, please let me know in the comments below. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.